Good morning. We're back out here for day two of the build. I thought about what I want to do, and I think I'm just going to do 45-degree angles at the base of the wheel deck and where it's going to connect to the frame. I was like thinking about it, and it's just gonna make it way easier to just do like the same angle, not have to worry about it, and then wherever because of how long, it's basically hypotenuse of a triangle. So however long it is, it'll just be how long my things are. And it'll be sturdy because I'm going to connect it to the uprights, so it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go to Lowe's to get more wood because I have like one piece and I haven't mathed it out, but I think I already cut one piece off of it, so it's not even a full 2x4x8 anymore. So I'm gonna have to, and I need 26 inches for like the wheel decking. And then if my math is right with the 45 inches, it's 45-degree cuts, it's gonna be about 31 inches for both of the other like quote unquote uprights, but they're angled uprights basically. So I'm probably gonna have to go get at least one other piece of wood, and that's assuming I don't mess up. And then the way I'm gonna do it is because the uprights are gonna be angled. Actually, let me turn around and show you. Okay, because of the way the uprights are gonna be angled, so they're gonna go from down here to up here. So I'm gonna have the wheel deck sit on top of them. And that's what this height is gonna be. And then that gives me like a little bit of adjustability. If I end up thinking this is too high for the wheel, I can move it down by essentially like the width of this by cutting off like the inch extra here and putting it so that it runs between it instead of on top of it. So it gives me a little bit of like one-time adjustability. If I don't like it, or if it's too high or whatever, I can lower it a little bit. Because it's like right on the edge. I'm not super certain, but I think it's right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then if I end up doing that at some point and it's too low, then I just have to cut another piece. But if I don't mess up and I go get one other 2x4, like I think I will, even if I have to do that, I'll have enough like leftover wood to like recut a higher wheel deck again. So I'm gonna just start ripping this existing 2x4. I'm just gonna like rip a 45-degree angle into it and we'll go from there. All right, I measured and I did my cuts, and I have two like identical pieces of wood. I'm pretty happy with them. Yeah. So I think in order to get them equidistant on each side of the frame, I'm going to go get a piece of wood and cut up the wheel deck and screw the wheel deck to the top of them first. And then they'll both screw in to the base at the same distance, and then I can futz around with getting it exactly where I want it. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna cut those two vertical uprights to be like flush with it. They'll also just be like an angle or something. So that should be a lot easier to measure. I don't have to do them together because I can just take the square after this diagonal is up there. And then just like draw a line on it and then go cut it, and that should be easy. And if they're a tiny bit off, it's whatever. So yeah, I'm really happy with how these turned out. I haven't mounted them yet, but I'm feeling good. I got high hopes right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab another plank. All right, I'm back from Lowe's. I was thinking about it when I was driving, and because I have like an entire 2x4 now, I'm going to make two wheel decks. I'm gonna make one that like sits on top of them, and then one that sits between them, and I'll just have them both on there, so it's a little sturdier when I'm aligning it. And then in the future, if I ever want to swap them out, it's like already made, so I don't like bring it into the garage. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it that way. And it's slightly wasteful, but like if one of them ends up being perfect and they never adjust it, then I just have to scrap it or something. So it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna get them measured up and then start chopping. All right. So it's not totally done yet, but this is how it's gonna look. Everything's like bolted in place, but I'm gonna like take it off and I gotta like cut these flush and stuff. I got really excited and I forgot I needed to record some more stuff in the middle. So I got two pieces cut out for this thing. So I have like a secondary deck that goes in here if I want it. It's a little bit lower and smaller, but I'm gonna keep that for now. And if I don't use it, it'll just be scrap. But Yeah, so I got it bolted on the side here. I need another screw. This is a piece of wood I reused, and there are 4 holes here. The 4th one happens to be directly behind the screw that I just kind of eyeballed in there. So I'm gonna have to take this one out and like move it over here. But then I'll probably put in like a 4th and 5th one down here. So that'll be fine. I got a line here. I'm just gonna take it off and cut it. And then, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it right now. So I gotta figure out how to get these attached. Right now I can only fit like 2 screws in there, which is probably okay because I'll have like a bunch of screws in here. But I'm not worried about it actually, but I would like to have more screws in there, but I think having one at the base and then I can put another one like about here, just straight down. And I got these like 3-inch screws, so it'll reach in there. It'll reach in there pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna take some of these parts off and cut them and then get everything put back together for like the final. Hello. It is evening. It's pretty dark. I got this moved out of the garage and into my room. I like took down my whole desk. And you know, I moved the desk was more centered. I moved it more into the corner, and then I put my rig here. I did not really consider what I was gonna do for a monitor, or like I have a monitor for like a monitor stand beforehand. Yeah, I can't really easily move it in front of the desk, so I'm just gonna order like another monitor stand. There's one I want that like you can transition into triples, like it has an add-on kit that you can buy for it. So I think I'm gonna buy. There's a monitor stand you can get that has an add-on kit. You can buy them like both separately. So I think I'm gonna get that, and then when I get triples, I'll just like get the add-on kit. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. Yeah, it's really sturdy. I did a couple test laps, like just like staring to the left at my other monitor, which is like smaller. I have like a 32-inch one behind me. But that was, a little bit tough because it's small and far away on my desk. So, but yeah, I'm super happy with this. The chair like fits great. Everything like it fits. Like I didn't measure actually how big my space was here beforehand. I just didn't even think of it. But I mean, it wasn't really gonna ever be like sticking out that far because it's like the length of your legs at max. Length of your legs plus like a foot basically. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. I'm actually super like the setup now because I have my computer over here and my chair here, so I can just like jump over and do it. And yeah, with the desk mount, just like the friction of having to like mount and unmount the steering wheel is like actually enough of a deterrent to like make you like not want to do it, even if you only have like a couple minutes or whatever, or like 30 minutes. Like the like sometimes the amount of like setup time, and people have talked about this. I've seen people talk about this in like all the a bunch of like sim racing Reddit threads. It's the same thing as yeah, the least amount of friction you can go between like your normal setup and your sim rig, like just massively improves like your experience and your like desire to do it, or like I guess putting off doing it, or like just like not like jumping on the sim rig for a little bit because like just like setting something up, it's just such a deterrent for a lot of people. It's probably just the way it's kind of like just human nature. If you just have like to do something else, you're like less inclined to. I don't know. But I'm super happy with this. Hopefully when that monitor stand gets here, I'll put up a little video setting it up. And then I'll get some like footage of me racing on it. But yeah, I'm super, super happy with that. I like this height, and I like the pedal length, and obviously the chair is adjustable and stuff. But yeah, I'm super happy with how it turned out. Great weekend project.